Team.
Sonic Team. Sonic Adventure. Hey everybody, welcome to my new Let's Play of, well, I mean you already saw the title screen, Sonic Adventure. Hold on much longer, I'll never let go. So yes, this is the Let's Play of the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure because I want to use the Dreamcast version. Yes, you can see that. I'm quite a big fan of this game. Not really. Nah, I'm just kidding, I am. We're going to go ahead and start off file 3 here because that's the only file that I don't have. Let's go to options real quick.
Options. You can customize various options.
We don't need to change anything. Alright, off to adventure. And all the other characters are locked, so we can play this game as multiple characters. But we're going to, of course, start off with Sonic right here.
Let's get him.
Let's get him!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is happening.
What's up?
You are completely surrounded! Surrender yourself! Lock on target, men! Ready? Fire! Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
Oh yeah. This could be fun.
Sorry about this first episode of Sonic Adventure being completely silent for 5 minutes because this game starts off with a lot of cutscenes that are quite frankly too entertaining for my stupid voice to ruin. So here we're taking control of Sonic right here. They're already extremely different from any time we've seen Sonic. The last main series game... Wow. Okay, we're already starting off with a failure in this episode. Yes, yes, I know, Tattle. I know what to do. Or not Tattle, but Tail. Not freaking Zelda Majora's Mask. Anyways, so yeah, this is already a lot different than anything we've seen Sonic do before in the main series. Last game in the main series, like I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted by death, was Sonic 3D Blast. And although that was a little different from the Genesis Sonic games, the original trilogy, it still kind of felt like similar to what those games were. But this game is completely different, and that started the whole thing of Sonic having a rough transition of 3D, which I won't say these games are perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But I do want to say that I, coming as someone who's grown up with the Genesis Sonic games and was always told that, oh, the 3D games are terrible, you should never play them. So I never did as a kid until I was way older and actually bothered to play them and realized that the 3D games are good. If not, I might prefer some of them to the original Sonic Genesis games. Yes, I did just say that.
Fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
Ha 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 ha! And there we have Dr. Robotnik, or as this first 3D series game now dubs him. He is now going by his original Japanese name, Dr. Eggman. Yeah, he's no longer called... Well, he's kind of called Robotnik in this game. But starting in Sonic Adventure 2 and half starting in this game, he's now going by Eggman.
What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
That's always one of my favorite parts. Just, you're gonna crash! Ah! What am I gonna do with you? Alright. Yes, as you can quite frankly see, this game is a lot of late 90s, early 2000s voice acting cheesy goodness. And that's just how I want in my Sonic games. And we're gonna, of course, go see what Tails is up to in the first Sonic stage, Emerald Coast. And listen to this song. You know with a first level song like that this is going to be an awesome game. I love Emerald Coast's theme. It's one of my favorite, not only favorite Sonic songs, but just favorite pieces of music in general. This is such great stuff. I love it a lot. Here we have this whale chase scene, the most iconic part of Sonic Adventure, obviously. Pretty automated. All you have to do is hold forward. You don't get hit by it at all. So yeah. It's been maybe about a year since I Let's Played my last Sonic game, which was Sonic 3D Blast. And I felt like it was high time for me to actually start covering the next main series Sonic game, which was to be this game, Sonic Adventure. My experiences with Sonic Adventure are... I don't really have that much nostalgia for it because I never played it as a kid. Like I said, I was always told 3D Sonic games are terrible and you should never play any of them growing up. And so I just stuck to the goodness of 2D Sonic, Sonic Advance, and later Sonic Mania when that came out. I was in middle school when that came out, and that was the most recent Sonic game that I've played because I was always more of the Mario guy, like I said, and I only really played Sonic every so often. I never really, was obsessed with Sonic as I am now. Yes, I am now. But before Mania, I hardly ever played any Sonic games, like ever. Like, it was more so, if it was there and I was able to play it, I'll like maybe pop it on for like a couple minutes to have a little bit of fun, and then it was just more of a casual thing. But Sonic Mania is the game that got me like really into Sonic. Yeah. Even though I consider it worse than Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic 3 and Knuckles being my favorite Sonic game ever. Yeah, Sonic Mania is the one I have to thank for actually getting me into the series proper. Or at least getting me back into the series, because there was quite a bit of time where I would have said that I don't really like Sonic the Hedgehog, but like I said, as good as the game Mania was, and as cheap as it was only $20 when it came out. It really got me wanting to try not just the other 2D Sonic games that I only gave a passing glance to, but also the 3D Sonic games that everybody said was terrible, and I really wanted to try for myself to see what I've been missing. And turns out I've actually been missing quite a bit.
What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power, So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharge! You've gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic. I've got something I've gotta show you. It's in the Mystic Ruin, the fastest way is by train. Let's go!
Okay. He said the fastest way by train, but aren't I literally the fastest thing alive? Like, isn't the true fastest way by Sonic? I mean, come on. In what universe is a train literally faster than Sonic? Sonic is the fastest thing alive. Anyway, yeah, so in the next episode... I think I'm going to end this off here because I don't want to make these episodes too long because it is a Sonic series, so it's more akin to shorter episodes just because I don't really think, 20-minute, 30-minute episodes for Sonic games are really appropriate for these kind of games, even if they're cutscene heavy, which this is. That is one thing about the 3D games. They're a lot more cutscene heavy than the 2D games for sure. They do tell a lot more bigger scope of a story. But anyways, more differences between 2D and 3D, and then some in the next episode of Sonic Adventure. See you guys next time.